Correct.
You know, I'm a 45-year-old space nerd.
Each and every one of us is a crew member here on Spaceship Earth.
The Galactic Guys, John Ennis and Mighty Mike Taylor.
There is a space-age quality to them.
This is the Galactic Coast Power Hour on Vinyl Draft Radio.
That is right. This is the Galactic Coast Power Hour, and we are coming to you live from the ACU Texas studio on the top floor of the historic Gemini building, just down the street from the home of human spaceflight. My name is John Ennis. Tonight, I'm joined by my brother in brew, Money Mike Taylor.
Yo, yo.
And our sister in brew, Sylvia, Ford Trade Mobile App, Benvenidas.
Hello. Happy Thursday.
In studio tonight on National STEM Day. Anybody know what STEM stands for?
Nope.
Anybody? STEM?
As an education STEM?
Yes.
It's science, technology, engineering, and math.
Correct.
Yay!
Awesome.
It's you.
Live in studio, we have...
She's smart.
She is smart, yeah.
Used to be a teacher.
Watch out. Excellent.
Watch out.
From Houston's Holler Brewing Company, we have the husband and wife team of John and Kathryn Holler.
Hello.
What's up?
Yeah.
Welcome, guys. Thanks for coming.
And if that wasn't already enough, and it is, but we still have the man, the myth, the legend. Yes, I'm pumping him up. Channing Herring from Nobi Public House.
He was worried about the last name. Hey, thanks for coming, Channing. Hey, thanks for coming, Kathryn and John.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Happy to be here.
So, okay, first let's talk to you guys. Give us a feel for what it's like to win a Great American Beer Festival medal in your first year in existence.
Oh, that's a very nice question. That was over a year ago now, and I feel like we're kind of living in the past, still hanging on to the last GABF medal we won.
Stella Artois was like 1901, bro. They're still hanging on to. So
yeah, true.
You're only like a year old, bro.
We have made ourselves in the
You're
image
only like
of
a
them.
year old.
Yeah. No, it was great. We so we opened in November 2016, and we went to GABF in 2017, and we've been open for 10 months, and they announced our ESB won it's a bronze medal, but we call it a medal. It won a medal.
A medal?
Yeah.
I think technically that's a medal.
Counts.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it was awesome. We were it's incredibly competitive. 8,000 beers enter. I think in the ESB category it was 70 something beers, and
right.
everyone enters the beers that they think are their best, and so we felt we were extremely lucky to win, and it was great for us. It was a fun experience being in Denver. We were there, sitting in the audience. Kind of like when you watch the Oscars or something, you see those people in the audience. That was us. We got up and cameras followed us all the way to the stage, and it was really, really over the top.
Like a showcase showdown?
Yeah, really, really.
Well, and that speech you gave at the press conference afterwards was awesome, too.
I was unconscious, man. I don't know
you were
where
on a
that
high.
stuff
I
came
could tell,
from.
man. You're floating.
Yeah. So it took a while to come back down to earth, but we're getting there.
It was a really fun year to win as well, with St. Arnold winning as big as they did.
Right, yeah.
And Eureka Heights winning, and
Galveston Island. Yeah, that was just a great year for Texas all around. It was like Texas has arrived.
It was a lot of
Texas
fun
and Houston
doing events with the other breweries and kind of riding on St. Arnold's coattails a little bit.
We do that every chance we get.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
But that's a challenging style, too. An ESB, to make a great, classic style ESB, it's challenging. And how many entries were, do you know?
Oh, there were like 70 entries for ESB.
There should be around 70, 74, 75.
Yeah. Okay. It was, you're right. It is challenging. It's a simple style. So there's, the recipe, it's not, I don't think any of the recipes are that different from one another. It's just execution.
No, it's your process.
Right. Yeah.
Process, man. All process.
We kind of mentioned, I guess you said that's old news. So new news is y'all are about to come to the completion of year number 2, and you got an event coming on Saturday. Is that correct?
Yeah, new news is we got Hollerpalooza on Saturday.
Hollerpalooza 2.
Hollerpalooza 2
awesome.
on Saturday. So, yeah, it's flown by. We feel like we're some of the old guys now. There's these new breweries coming in.
The new crop.
Wow. Yeah.
New ones, huh?
That's how fast. Yeah. So yeah, we're doing our second anniversary. We're celebrating it on Saturday. We've got we're open at 11. We've got bands on the patio all day. We have a few special new beers that we've been working on for a while. So we've got a Big Holler, which is an American barley wine, 10.5%.
Whoa.
It's yeah. I mean that one's sat in the fermenter for a long time. It's lagered for a little while, and it's tasting great. And then we've got it's basically like a triple IPA. It's malty, it's hoppy, it's just a big beer. It's kind of Channing's kind of like we talked. Well, we'll get into what we talked with Channing about, but Channing's kind of like an old school beer guy, you know. He likes beers that taste like beer and, you know, maltiness.
I like other stuff too.
Yeah,
I just, but I like the old stuff.
So this one, I think you'll like this one because it's a beer that tastes like beer and it's big. And then we've got another one. We have the second one is Overhype PA, which is we've done Hype PA, which is just a really hoppy IPA, and this one is extra hoppy, all Galaxy double IPA. I don't want to call it a New England IPA.
I was going to ask when you said overhype, is it hazy?
Yeah, that was my first thought. Yeah.
It's actually not. We make some hazy IPAs, but these are made with These are made with the Conan yeast rather than London 3, so they don't tend to be as hazy. The first wave of hazy IPAs was made with Conan yeast from
Alchemist.
Yeah. But nowadays those aren't even hazy. So because of what hazy is now. Yeah.
That was yesterday's
Now
hazy.
they look like clear, yeah. So anyway, this is one of those. I like those. I actually like those better than proper hazy IPAs. But we do both. So we have that one, which is like a double semi-hazy IPA, if you want to call it that, with all Galaxy, which is super expensive. So please come buy it so we can pay for it. And then the last one is a sour saison. Berry on my wayward saison.
I love that name. That is the best name ever.
Really good.
That's a good name.
You guys are really good with the names.
Yeah,
that's Kathryn. So that's the hard part, and Kathryn does that part. In addition to a couple.
How do you take a sip of something and go, "Berry on my wayward son"?
We came up with a whole bunch of names for special beers that we're cellaring right now.
Oh, you made a list preemptively.
I was on a roll one night.
Right?
When inspiration strikes
just record it and let it fall in. Yeah,
let it rip.
Awesome.
She's a hit machine.
Yeah. What can I say?
So you two are obviously a husband-wife team. What's that like? Working husband and wife working together, small business.
Perfect. Nothing ever goes wrong.
Great.
He's saying all the right things.
That is the perfect answer.
Yeah. It's funny. People like to ask us that
his
question.
Eyes are getting
especially
really
my
large.
friends or his friends.
I think he's scared
what's it like
of her.
to work with your husband or what's it like to work with your wife? And we've really mastered the art of dividing and conquering, I think. So
we've got the dividing part down.
Yeah. When we first started out, we were like, oh, let's do everything together, and then we quickly realized we were just a lot more time efficient.
Why don't you go do that while I do this?
Yeah. And we've known each other since 7th grade, and we've been
Oh
married.
no, high school sweethearts.
Yep, high school sweethearts.
Intermediate school sweethearts, right?
We started dating
7th
senior
grade.
year. We started dating senior
The
year.
courting
good,
started
good.
early, but
Yeah,
the official
yeah.
dating didn't start till.
Who had their eye on who first?
Well, I asked him out.
There you go.
So,
She knew what she wanted.
Yeah.
What can I say?
hey,
We don't wait around for men anymore.
That's right.
We go after what we want.
Do y'all feel like your skill sets kind of complement each other somewhat, or
Yeah, they do.
Excellent.
I mean, Kathryn's definitely the people person. And,
well, I don't know.
Yeah. So Kathryn does the basic division of responsibilities. Is Kathryn does all of the account sales, so she's going dealing with bars and restaurants and people like Channing. I don't know how she does it.
That guy's a douche.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then and I do the production side, the brewing. And then the tap room, we have Christy's our tap room manager.
Thank you.
Our one full-time employee.
Yeah.
And Kathryn and I kind of oversee that. But
yeah. Make
Excellent.
it work.
Excellent.
We just cracked open a
I
beer,
was
y'all.
about to ask, what are we about to drink?
Channing.
This is not trending. The Texas Brown Ale that I brewed with John and Kathryn over at Holler.
So this was a Nobi Holler collaboration. Is that correct?
Correct.
And what's the story behind the name? Not trending. Oh, I guess you kind of got into it a little bit.
I saw that, like the little jung, 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 jung,
Yeah.
jung, 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 jung.
yeah, you saw that. This is Channing's wheelhouse, man. I mean, the guy is, what'd you call yourself? Old man yells at cloud?
Old man yells at cloud. Yeah.
I mean, we brewed together, so
HMYC.
we spent like the entire day just talking about all the current trends and how stupid they are and how cool everything like from the 90s was.
Did we really?
Or like 80s and 90s.
Was that really it? I guess it kind of
there's
was
some
that way. I guess it kind of was that way.
I mean, you were talking about how awesome the gin blossoms were.
I never
and
said that.
Milli Vanilli.
Candlebox.
Actually, hey, Candlebox is awesome. Gin Blossom's all right.
Sorry, Kathryn and I just watched
I got the one
Empire
song.
Records before we got on the road here.
I just watched it like 2 days ago. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I love that movie.
I love the roast on this, by the way.
Isn't it great?
It's
Isn't it
super
great?
delicious.
It's so good. It's Chinook and Amarillo.
So this isn't your first collaboration. We know that you've been, doing other collaborations with other breweries. Like, so how does that idea come up? You just it's like I just want to brew beer, so you just start asking around, or like how do you get yourself into it?
So pretty much every year, the day of our anniversary party, while I'm really enjoying myself that day and having a good time, all I'm thinking about is what we're going to do next year for our anniversary party. And so I pretty much plan every anniversary party the day of our previous anniversary party.
Nice.
And I'd had this idea in my head for a while to go around and just, see if I could brew at different breweries, collab with different breweries that I like or that, if they'll have me. Just kind of represent local beer. And I wanted to do an anniversary party where a good portion of our wall was different original local beers that we had helped collab with. I just thought it would be fun. Nobody's really done anything like that in the city, and it would really showcase how awesome the brewing scene is in our city and the diversity that they can do. And some of the breweries, I kind of the way I felt about it is I wanted to take them out of their comfort. I always say comfort zone, but I mean just do something that maybe they haven't done yet. Or that I'd like to see them do because of the way that they brew and what they brew. Mm-hmm. So it was just, the idea. And like I started calling people the next day and talking to them about it, emailing people. And I mean, and it's just one of those things where some of them didn't pan out, some of them didn't happen because, business happens and life gets in the way. And you know what?
But you started
a lot of these breweries plan their brew cycle out a year at a time.
Oh, for sure.
So
not this one.
It's challenging. It's challenging. There are several breweries that I was
like
supposed to brew with that I didn't get to brew with, and
oh, man.
it stinks.
And we were there for them.
Yeah,
we were there for them when they fell through.
They'll take you in.
I'm actually next week Wednesday. I'm brewing at Back Pew.
Okay.
And Thursday we're doing another batch of Hella Hyphy at Saloon Door.
Awesome.
So I'm really excited. We're trying to get to the point where we can make that beer our house beer because I love the guys at Saloon Door and they're great people. They're neighbors. It just makes sense. And I love that beer. And we change it every time. I kind of wanted to keep it the same, but then I'm a home brewer at heart, so I like to experiment.
You got to refine.
Constantly changing.
If you don't refine, then what's the use?
Yeah, this time it's going to be. I'm excited for this one. I think it's going to be really, really good. The last one, I mean, they've all been good. The last one went a little heavy on like New Zealand hops, and it was awesome. But I'm going to kind of go back a little bit more old school West Coast kind of hoppy with this one. It's going to be fun. I'm excited. We're doing a Pils at Back Pew.
That's what I was just going to ask you.
But it's going to be a different kind of Pils.
Okay.
Is it a secret?
What's the difference?
We're gonna bastardize it a little bit.
Saison
Okay.
yeast.
We're doing New Zealand hops. And
We'll get it out of Bobby. Bobby's on the show next week.
Yeah,
so.
we're doing New Zealand hops and kind of. I don't know that we're gonna haze it up, but I kind of wanted to do like a NEPA pills, just play with it and be silly with it and have fun and probably
just use all saws, just over the saws the shit right out of it.
I